Yo, what's up, Pisces? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of January 2017. Happy New Year, Pisces. The sun is going to be in the sign of Capricorn until January 19th, and Capricorn is your 11th house. That's to do with all your friendships and your social situation, Pisces. So, up until January 19th, you're going to be very busy regarding your social situation. You're going to be hanging out with your friends more, you're going to be going out a lot more group activity in your life, more teamwork, more social events up until January 19th. And then on January 19th, the sun is going to shift into the sign of Aquarius, and Aquarius is your 12th house. And the 12th house is the last house that precedes yours. So the 12th house has to do with things coming to a completion, things coming to a finalization. This is your area of rest. This is your area of letting go. So you're going to be really busy with your friendships throughout the month of January 2017, and then when the sun shifts into Aquarius, your 12th house, on January 19th, then the pace is going to change a lot. Like your energy level is going to come way down, and you're going to notice that, Pisces. You're going to notice that, you're going to be like, where did all my energy go? And you're just going to kind of want to, this area, this 12th house, Aquarius for you. The 12th house is like an area where it's like once the sun goes into that area, you kind of just feel like being, spending some time to yourself and this area has a lot to do with self-contemplation. But those are the main themes for you, Pisces, for the month of January 2017. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological events that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. Right off the bat, on January 3rd, Mercury, the planet of communication, is in Capricorn. That's your 11th house. That's to do with your friendships and your social situation. Is making a positive angle to Venus, the planet of love, which is in your sign. So this is a great day, Pisces. Mark this one down for your calendar to hang out with your friends and go out, do something fun, because Mercury is the planet of communication. It's making a positive angle to Venus, the planet of love, which is in your sign. So, this would even suggest, if you're a single Pisces, you may want to even check your friends for potential romantic interest. So if you're a Pisces that's coupled up, this is probably you and your significant other hanging out with your friends on January 3rd, and everything's going really great. Mercury's retrograding in Capricorn, your area of friendships, on January 3rd. So this even suggests that you're probably hanging out with some friends that maybe you even haven't seen them in a while. Maybe it's friends from the past. Maybe it's friends from high school, college, or wherever you are in your life, friends growing up in the neighborhood. But people that you're friends with who you haven't seen in a while, you may be hanging out with them on January 3rd. On January 8th, Mercury, the planet of communication, turns direct in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is your 10th house of career. Now, Mercury's been retrograding for quite some time. It's been retrograding since December 19th, and it started retrograding in Capricorn, your 11th house of friendship. So, since December 19th, you probably came across a lot of friends during this time that are from your past, friends from high school, friends from college, friends from the neighborhood growing up, depending on where you are in your life, Pisces. Now, this also probably brought some challenges for some of you, Pisces, within your friendships. Mercury retrograde always brings challenges in communication, especially, and it's in your area of friendships, and it retrograded so much that it came out of your 11th house, Capricorn, and it retrograded back into Sagittarius for a short period. And Sagittarius, once again, is your 10th house, and that's to do with your career situation. But on January 8th, it stations, and then it'll start to move forward again in Sagittarius on January 8th. So why this brief visit to Sagittarius? It only went back into Sagittarius a little bit, and it's only going to be there for a short time moving forward. So what this suggests, Pisces, is, Sagittarius is your 10th house. That's to do with your career situation. So there's something that needs to be revisited regarding your career, or you may need to take a look at something regarding your career a second time. I just want to make you aware of that so you figure out how that applies to you uniquely in your life. On January 10th, the sun is in Capricorn, your 11th house of friendships. It's making a challenging angle to Uranus, the planet of the unexpected, in Aries. And Aries is your second house, and that has to do with your money situation primarily. Now, this area also has to do with Aries is your second house. That also has to do with how you value yourself, Pisces. So how do you value yourself as a person? Do you respect yourself? So I know some Pisces may have a little bit of an issue with some confidence stuff sometimes, but there's nothing for you to be, self-conscious about, Pisces. You're a strong, smart, talented person, and if any of your friends are getting on your nerves on January 10th And out of some Pisces, they get self-conscious, and don't let this bother you. I mean, this area has to do with valuing yourself. Uranus is in Aries. It has to do with valuing yourself. It's making this challenging aspect to the sun, which is in Capricorn, your area of friendship. So it suggests that maybe there's some friends that may, be saying some things to you on this date that may not make you feel so great. It's just the astrological alignment for the day, so don't let them get you down. And another way to interpret this angle is actually some Pisces actually maybe just going out and partying too much. So this would suggest maybe a challenge between your money and your friendships, because hey, you're going out and you're just maybe drinking too much, or just partying, spending too much money on partying, one too many shots at the bar, one too many drinks. So just look out for that on January 10th. And on January 12th, there's a full moon in Cancer, and Cancer is your fifth house. And your fifth house has to do with your romantic situation primarily. And full moons bring changes. Full moons shake things up. Or sometimes they do both. Sometimes they bring developments. On January 12th, the full moon's going to hit in Cancer. If you're a Pisces that's coupled up, you can expect some changes with your relationship moving forward. There's, obviously something that's been going on for quite some time in your romantic situation with your significant other, Pisces, and things just can't keep going on the way they're going on. And then the full moon's going to hit on January 12th, and now it's time for a change. Now, for some Pisces, this could be some sort of positive development for you in your romantic situation. So it doesn't have to be a negative thing. I mean, yeah, for some Pisces, you may experience a shakeup in your romantic situation on January 12th, or following the full moon on January 12th. But for other Pisces, this may indicate some sort of positive development between you and your significant other. Now, for you Pisces that are single, the full moon on January 12th, following this full moon, there may be somebody that enters into your life for romance. So a romantic interest may enter your life following the full moon on January 12th, Pisces. I think that's something to be really excited about. Also on January 12th, Mercury, the planet of communication, will enter Capricorn. So now it's moving forward into Capricorn, your 11th house of friendships, and it's going to be there until February 25th. So this is a great time for communicating in your friendships and in social situations and in group activities from January 12th until February 25th. And this is ironing out all the issues. So, I mean, Mercury is retrograding so much in this area, since late December. So there probably were some challenges in your friendships, but, moving forward following January 12th, communication with your friends should be smooth sailing. On January 16th, Mars is in Pisces. That's your sign. It's making a conjunction with Chiron, also in your sign. So Mars and Chiron aligning in your sign, aligning in Pisces. Pisces for you as a Pisces is the first house of self. It has to do with matters of self. And if you don't know what Chiron is, it's an asteroid in our solar system. And Chiron's really sensitive, ultra sensitive, and Mars is rough and tough. So when you get Mars bumping up against Chiron, Chiron's blowing things out of proportion, which is kind of what probably is happening with you, Pisces. I mean, this is happening in your sign. So on January 16th, there's probably something in your life or something about yourself that you're blowing it way out of proportion. You're feeling really vulnerable about it. You're probably making more of a big deal out of it than it really is, because when Mars gets with Chiron, I mean, Chiron's always going to be sensitive no matter what planet bumps up against it, but Mars especially is like really rough and tough and, will manhandle Chiron. So you're going to feel a little bit of a stinging sensation about yourself on January 16th. Don't let it bother you. It's just the astrological alignment for the day. Once it passes, you'll realize whatever it is bothering you isn't as big as a deal as you thought it is. On January 20th, Venus, the planet of love, is in your sign, making a positive angle to Pluto in Capricorn. Capricorn, once again, your area of friendships. So Capricorn's your 11th house of friendships. And once again, here we go. You single Pisces, Venus in your sign, making a positive angle to Pluto in Capricorn, your area of friendships. Pisces, your friendships are a good place to find romance if you're a single Pisces. Now, where Pluto is right now in Capricorn, your 11th house of friendships, this also has to do with technology and social media. So Pisces, sometimes you think about your friends, it's not always the people who you hang out with. Who do you see at the bar or the club or wherever you occupy your socially, Pisces. Think about who do you know on social media. You're not friends. You're not friends with everybody on social media. But just think about it, Pisces. There could be an attraction somewhere on social media. Someone could be potentially attracted to you who's in your friends list on social media or following you or what on social media, whatever outlet of social media you use. But it could be a good place to find love if you're a single Pisces. If you are a Pisces that's coupled up, this is you and your significant other on January 20th, hanging out with your friends, and you're having a really great time. On January 25th, Venus, the planet of love, in your sign, making a conjunction with Chiron. Now Venus is making this alignment in conjunction with Chiron in your sign, Pisces. So you have Venus, the planet of love, lining up directly with Chiron in your sign. Once again, Chiron's ultra sensitive, and it's not going to be the same overwhelming, stinging sensation that you felt on January 16th when Mars made this aspect with Chiron. So Venus really softens the influence. So if there's anything that you're feeling bothered about yourself or vulnerable about yourself or overly uncomfortable about yourself, it's not going to be nearly as bad on January 25th as whatever you dealt with on January 16th. On January 27th, there's a new moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is your 12th house, and that has to do with things coming to a completion, things coming to a finalization. This has to do with secrets. So on January 27th, the new moon is going to hit in Aquarius. It's going to hit on January 27th. In the 6 months that follow January 27th, all these new secrets could be developing in your life, Pisces. So you got some stuff going on behind the scenes in the 6 months that's following January 27th, building in your life. Now, this is also, Pisces, some of you have been really holding on to something, and this is really going to help you let go. So there's going to be events that occur in whatever it is in your life or whoever it is in your life, Pisces, that you're holding on to. That's probably no good for you, and you need to eliminate this from your life to make your life better going forward. So the new moon's going to hit on January 27th, and all these new developments are going to start to occur that are going to help you let go in the 6 months that follow January 27th. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you guys next month. Take care. Bye-bye.